Tired of overhyped $60 disappointments? Same here. That's why I went hunting for the best budget games on Switch. Welcome back to Switch Game List, and here are 10 games that prove money isn't everything. So first, we've got Chained Echoes. Man, this one caught me off guard. You know how most JRPGs start with some kid in a village finding out they're special? Well, this one throws you right into this messy war where you're controlling a bunch of people who've done some questionable stuff. And get this, there are mechs, like actual giant robots in a fantasy world. I know it sounds weird, but just wait till you pilot one of these things in the middle of a dragon fight. The combat's actually pretty clever. No mindless grinding here. You have to manage this thing called Overdrive, which keeps battles fresh and strategic. The story gets deep too, dealing with redemption and the cost of war. Alien Isolation? This game stressed me out so much, I had to take breaks. You're playing as Ripley's daughter, stuck on this massive space station trying to find out what happened to your mom. But here's the thing, there's this alien hunting you down the whole time. And when I say hunting, I mean it learns. Hide in lockers too much? It starts checking them. Run too often? It hears you. The first time it caught me, I threw my controller. The scariest part is you can't kill it. All those weapons are mostly for other survivors or crazy androids. You just have to survive. The sound design really gets you. Every clang makes your heart race. Now, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Look, I'm just gonna say it. This game is beautiful. Like stop and stare beautiful. But don't let that fool you. It'll kick your butt. You're this little glowing spirit thing trying to find your lost owl friend. And the platforming is so smooth once you get the hang of it. You know that feeling when you chain together the perfect sequence of moves and just flow through a level? That's this game all the time. The environments tell their own stories, from windswept deserts to dark swamps. And the music? It fits perfectly with every moment, making those tough challenges worth it. Batman Arkham City on Switch still holds up perfectly. You're Batman, trapped in this massive prison city where pretty much every villain you know is running wild. The combat makes you feel like an absolute beast. When you get into the flow of countering and dodging, it's just perfect. Plus, you get to use all those classic Batman gadgets to solve puzzles and sneak around. The story's actually pretty dark. This isn't your Saturday morning cartoon Batman. The Joker's storyline especially gets intense, and gliding around the city at night never gets old. The Switch version runs great too. Mario plus Rabbids is the weirdest thing that somehow works perfectly. Imagine Mario with a gun. Now imagine it's actually a strategy game like XCOM, but with those screaming rabbit things. It sounds like a fever dream, but I'm telling you, the tactical gameplay is legit. You're moving characters around, taking cover, flanking enemies, and it's all wrapped in this bizarre but charming package. The humor actually lands most of the time, even if you're not into the Rabbids. Each character has unique abilities that mix well together, creating some really clever combat situations. Hey, quick pause here. If you're enjoying this look at some of Switch's finest games, hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Let me know in the comments which of these games you've played or are excited to try. Now, let's continue with our lineup. Spelunky 2? This game hates you, and I mean that in the best way possible. It's a roguelike where you explore caves and everything can kill you. Like literally everything. Bats, spikes, arrows, other explorers, your own bombs, fall damage, you name it. Each run is different because the levels are randomly generated and you'll die a lot. But that's the fun part. Every death teaches you something new. The game has this amazing way of making you feel like you're getting better even when you're failing. And when you finally beat that section that's been killing you for hours, pure joy. We all know Minecraft by now, but having it on Switch hits different. Build stuff, survive, create your own fun. But now you can do it anywhere. The best part is how it's got crossplay, so you can join your friends no matter what they're playing on. The controls feel natural on the Switch, and the portable aspect adds something special to the experience. Whether you're building massive structures, exploring caves, or just trying to survive your first night, it all works perfectly. Just don't start a big project before bed. That one more block feeling is dangerous. It Takes Two is something special in the co-op world. You have to play it with someone else. That's the whole point. You're this arguing couple who've been turned into dolls, and you have to work together to get back to normal. Every level brings new mechanics that force you to cooperate in different ways. One person might control a match, while the other needs to light stuff on fire to progress. The levels keep changing things up, so it never gets stale. Playing with someone else adds this whole extra layer to the story about relationships and working together.
Self-help books are very important to some people, okay?
Forget about the book. Let's get to Rome.
Whoa! Oh no no! That wasn't too bad.
Metro 2033 Redux is not a happy game, but man, is it engaging. Set in Moscow's metro after nuclear war, it's all about survival. The atmosphere is incredible. You're counting bullets, which are also your money, maintaining your gas mask, and trying not to get eaten by mutants or shot by other survivors. The gunplay feels weighty and desperate, and every bullet matters. The story makes you think about what people will do to survive, and the choices you make actually impact the ending. The tunnels feel claustrophobic, and the rare moments on the surface are terrifying. Last up is Nine Souls. Think Hollow Knight meets Asian mythology with a dash of Dark Souls. The art style is gorgeous, with hand-drawn visuals that bring this weird and beautiful world to life. The combat's all about timing and parries, and when you nail it, it feels amazing. The story dives deep into mythology, but the real star is the fluid movement and combat. Boss fights are tough but fair, and each one feels like a puzzle you need to solve with your reflexes. The world design encourages exploration with plenty of secrets to find and abilities to unlock. Hey, let me know what you think about these games. Maybe you've played some and have a different take, or maybe something here caught your eye. Drop a comment, let's chat about it. See you in the next one.